This wig installed. I was in the heat walking around. Y'all, I don't know what combo I want to use today in terms of scent, but I just tried this. This is expensive. This is on regular $18. It smells good and it feels so good. So I think this is going to be a staple. Then I have my deodorant. I lost the top. Let's not talk about it. And then I don't know what scents I'm going to layer up with yet. Not just yet. I do have this skim set that I got. Let me move my undergarments. So I got these separate. I got these pants first from Halt. These were on sale. They're like 50 bucks. I got them in a large, but I do wish I got them in like a medium, but it's okay. Then I got this top from Essence and I got this in a large. So I'm going to be looking like a strawberry today. And then I'm just going to wear some flip-flops. I'm ready to keep it cute. Just something easy to pull on and off. Or I was thinking of wearing a dress. That would have been way more easier, but it's a bit chilly today. This is the outfit. My appointment was good. Y'all did all this about this lady and my appointment was good. The receptionist was good. Dr. Tang was good. And I feel really reassured about this. This is why you don't listen to the internet. We are back home and I want to let y'all know how it went because one, I was running late. So that was already giving a bad impression. But contrary to the reviews, the receptionist was really nice. One of them, though, she was kind of chatting off her mouth. Not to me, though, or about my situation, but about another person that was calling in to basically say that they're going to be running late because traffic was trafficking. And I left early. But you're supposed to arrive 15 minutes before your appointment. I arrived 10 minutes late. But otherwise, I met with the receptionist, Rosanna. Chef's kiss, sweetheart, so nice, so informative, so comforting and welcoming. I love that. So I don't know, a lot of reviews were talking about like the receptionist and how they were rude or they weren't nice or like, you know, and the receptionist is the face. So I had a good experience. So I wrote some notes just to make sure that I didn't miss anything. So starting from the beginning. So the process was fairly quickly and I did this through my family doctor and I just expressed concerns with my back as well as just not really being able to wear bras because I don't wear bras unless it's a sports bra, and even that is pushing it. I just like getting tight fitted tops that I don't need to wear a bra. So that's what I've been doing. Now the appointment, I arrived 10 minutes late like I said. I called at about 2:20 to just let them know that I was running late, even though I was supposed to get to the appointment 50 minutes before. Like I said, I can hold myself accountable. I was running late. But I called them 10 minutes before. She was very sweet about it. She was just like, when are you coming? I let her know. The lift said 7 minutes. So I don't know, the driver, whoever, 3 extra minutes got added onto that. And she was fine with it. She was really nice. When I walked into the place, very directions are there. You're not going to get confused. As soon as you walk into the building, there's a big board to let you know this way, that way, what floor is what. The elevator was a bit confusing because you have to walk past security and then make a left, and there's an elevator there, or there's another entrance that you can go through. But went up to the 3rd floor, went up to the suite, met the receptionist that I spoke with, super sweet, gave her my health card. Then she gave me this pamphlet, which essentially just tells you what a breast reduction is, what's going to happen the day before, the day of, and post-op, as well as complications. I don't know if I should show this or not, so I'll just tell you what's in there, which is what I just said. Then I sat with the receptionist. We just spoke. She went over pretty much what it is. She showed me photos, like examples, the technique that is used. We had a lot of just regular conversation, the receptionist and I. She went over post care, scarring. She went over everything. Then she let me know that Dr. Tang was gonna come in, because after that I thought I was done. I thought she was just gonna, I don't even know. After we had our little conversation, I was like, okay, so I can go now, because it was like 20 minutes, 15 minutes. And my camera was actually recording while that conversation was going, but I don't think I'm gonna add that in. I feel like that's a bit much.
In here, there you go. Thank you. You're so welcome. I'm good to go? No, you're waiting here. You're not gonna see her. I'm scared.
I can't even wear a V without it being like, oh, you're doing too much.
Too much.
How?
I know.
How?
Isn't that wrong? Isn't that wrong that you can't even, that's what she said. I gotta really monitor what I wear, because then I don't wanna look like trashy, or I don't wanna look like I'm overexposing.
And you're not even trying to.
You're not trying to. Okay. Let's get you fixed up, okay? Give her a few minutes and she'll be right.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
She was like, no. Dr. Tang is coming in. Dr. Tang ended up coming in. She was really nice. A lot of people say she's straightforward and blunt. She is straightforward and blunt, but it wasn't rude or there wasn't anything underlying to it. She was nice. It was very much, how old are you? What do you do? Well, she already knew how old I was. It was more so, what do you do? Your height? What's your weight? Any past surgeries? Then after those questions, she just asked if I could take my top and my bra off. She left the room for like 10 minutes, came back in. She measured going from literally my shoulder to my nipple, shoulder to nipple. Then she took pictures. She said my face wouldn't be in it. Just basically the bottom of my neck to my torso. From that point on, we just went over what the surgery dates, she just went over surgery, what to expect, complications, what size do I want to be. She let me know what size she can do, what size I look like, what is covered, what's not covered. So the procedure is covered. The only thing that isn't covered is if you want to get fat removed from like here, you have to pay for that. That's about $3,000. I don't need that. She said I didn't need that either. But otherwise, everything is covered under OHIP, and I should hear back in the next 14 days to set my appointment date and see what days are available. And if I don't hear back, I'm supposed to call on the 13th to see, because they are supposed to be going on vacation. So I'm hoping I get my date before then. But I'm kind of going really fast through this, I feel like. But I covered everything for the most part. It will be dissolvable stitches. I'm going to be getting drains. I would keep the drain in from 3 days to a week. The receptionist said I could shower the next day, but Dr. Tang did say about the second day is when I could shower. Otherwise, I'm kind of like just speeding through it just because it's just a vlog. I feel like I went so much into it. I really don't need to make another video about it. But if you guys want me to go like more in depth into the appointment, I do plan to make a TikTok. But other than that, the appointment was really good. I was just taking back because a lot of people were saying that she was this and she was that. She was going to say this and she was going to say that. And that was not my experience at all. So I'm really happy about it. If you guys want me to continue this journey, if you guys want to know more, if you guys want to know more information, let me know and I could go more into it. But other than that, I have some Amazon packages, as you can see. So I'm going to go get into those packages. I need my girls to come to the front. I have my B reduction consultation next month, and I need to know, is this lady good or not? Because on Rate MD, I'm seeing conflicting information, and she's rated a 4.1. And in my context, in terms of reviews, is I feel like people are more likely to leave a review if they have a bad experience versus a good one. So yeah, let me know, because I'm hearing mixed things, but then I'm also hearing good things. Let me know, because if this lady tries to talk to me crazy during my consultation, I might be on CP24. So just let me know. I'm coming with the receipts when you see this iPad, okay? Because I'm not gonna lie to you. Y'all kinda lied on that lady just a little bit. Like, not to discredit anyone's experiences because everyone's experience is different. This is a water stain. Calm down. Okay, so I went to the appointment yesterday. We're coming back full effect. We're gonna start from the top. I went to my family doctor. All that I told her, and to be very honest, she's very just blunt. What you need, boom. I was talking about how my back was hurting. She really much just said, "Do you want a breast reduction?" I said yes, and she said, "What's your email?" And she sent off my referral. I got the intake form via email March 30th. I got the consultation appointment date on June 1st. This is all via email, and I got my consultation date of July 30th, which was yesterday, which I went to, and I'm so glad that I did. Shout out to a girl that I met through this whole ordeal named Essie. I don't know if that's just her nickname or not, but thank you, girl, because everything we spoke about, confirmation, down. My appointment was at 2:30. I was running late. I was in traffic in the lift. I called them 10 minutes before. You're supposed to be there 15 minutes before your appointment. I know. I can take accountability. I was late. I should have planned better. That was on me. Okay. I called them. It was just, how long are you going to take? Boom. When I got there, super nice. Rosanna, the receptionist, super nice. Super, super nice. So when I got there, I gave her my health card. She gave me a pamphlet. Hold on. She gave me this booklet sheet, which talks about what a breast reduction is, what the surgery is, complications, what's going to take place on the day of the surgery, post-op, before. And yeah, very informative. So she gave me this. I got seated into a room to read over this. Then Rosanna came in. She just went over, hold on. So she went over like procedures. She showed me pictures, and she does good work. I will say that she does good work. She tells me what technique she does, which is the lollipop method. She spoke about like complications. Um, what else is in here? She talked about before the surgery, after, post care. She brought up her daughter. She gave very like motherly vibes. We were joking around, all that. So it was a good experience on the receptionist part, because I did see a review talking about how the receptionists weren't that nice. That wasn't my experience, but I could see how someone's experience could be ruined because, like I said, I was late, and someone had called in saying that they're coming late, and a different receptionist, she like spoke to them, and then coming off the phone, I overheard her saying like, "Oh, like traffic must be hard today," or she said something. And I know someone probably would have heard that. I didn't really care because they didn't give me no energy. So to me, it was like, if you're not addressing me, I don't really care. Then she did tell me Dr. Tang is blunt. She kind of just forewarned me. Then she kind of sat me there. She told me that Dr. Tang would be coming in and just chill out and just read. She didn't say chill out, but what I took it as, read over the book, right? The papers. Dr. Tang comes in, and she was nice. She was not rude. She didn't even give me that whole blunt, straightforward thing. She just came in, what do you do? What's your height? What do you weigh? What cup size are you looking to get? Once I answered those questions, she just told me if I could take my bra and my top off. Then she left the room. She came back maybe in like 10 minutes. Then she measured, she took pictures. She told me that she's just going to take my neck down to my torso. My face won't be in it. I posed, did a couple angles. And then she was like, "Oh, put your clothes back on." And then I was like, "Oh, that's the first, like, someone ever told me that." And then she started laughing, cracking up. The lady is nice, y'all. The lady is nice. I didn't get no. I felt so good after the appointment that I was like, I know she's gonna do me right. She has to do me right. And she did tell me I wear a 38 double D. She told me I don't look like a 38 double D. But as a side note, when I did go to my family doctor in March, I wasn't the heaviest, but I was trying to come down off the heaviest. I hit 180. I was almost 190. Are you dumb? So at that time in March, I was 178, and I'm now 162. So she was like, "You don't look that, but you'll feel lighter and you'll be higher." So that's all I needed to know. I hope I pretty much covered it. Oh, no, I didn't. Hold on. I started rambling too much. She also told me about post care, what type of technique she does, which confirmed what the receptionist said. She does the lollipop method. She told me about possible complications, but that's like the least, not something to think about, but to think about at the same time. Like, we're not putting out no bad mind thing up in there. Hold on. The garage is getting open. In terms of appointments, you get 3 post-op appointments with her, 2 weeks, 8 weeks, and 5 months. Your scars take about 2 years to heal. You can shower. The receptionist said the next day. Dr. Tang said 2 days, so I'm gonna just go with what Dr. Tang said. Dissolvable stitches, sickle cell safe. I have sickle cell, so that was something I inquired about. Your drains, you get them out between 3 days to a week. In terms of post care, 1 week you won't feel too much. Second week is when you want to do the best care. After care, you want to make sure that you have a front closure bra, no underwire, for a month. And I pretty much covered everything. And now I'm just waiting back. I will hear back by August 13th, and if not, I will have to call the receptionist. So wish me luck, prayers, and all but the best. I hope I answered everything. I'm sorry for the rambling chit chat too much. Just speed through or speed it. Yeah. Love y'all. Okay, yeah, so I was talking too much. So this is part 2, what I missed in what I said in that other video. It is covered under OHIP. The only thing that is not covered is if you have fat here, like I have dark underarms and I have a birthmark, just leave me alone. So fat here, I have fat here, but she's like, this is nothing. So if you have more fat here and fat on this side, that is not covered. That costs $3K. She can do it during the same time you're doing your breast, but it's not covered. But she said I don't need it. What else am I missing? In terms of medical leave, if you are working 2 weeks, they already give you that mandatory. The receptionist said that if I do need a month, we can do that. For a month, you're not doing any upper body movement, no pulling. If you drive, make sure the seatbelt. No, you should get one of those. I think it's called like mastectomy pillows. It's like when you have those like breast appointments or like breast cancer, stuff like that. Very sensitive stuff. So let's be respectful. But I'm not trying to say it wrong. Y'all look it up on Amazon. Those things you can wear that. And in terms of like post care, you already know, like a pregnancy pillow, breathing pillow, your silicone scar tapes, your scar gels, saline solutions, things like that. But if you want me to get into that when I actually get the ball rolling, I'll do that. But those are the main important stuff that I did miss. And you leave the same day that you have your surgery done. The day you have your surgery, you get put under. You meet Dr. Tang before, so you meet your doctor before. Then the surgery day or whatever, you meet the anesthesiologist, whatever the person, they put you under, you wake up, boom, your boo-boo is done, and you leave that day. So make sure you have someone that can help you out because you don't need help.